Welcome to this episode of Video Drone by DIY3DTech.com. In this episode, we're going to be doing a bit of an unboxing here of the SJCAM SJ360 Plus 360 degree camera. So as you guys know, I'd like to fly 360 cameras on my drones, and the one I have is really only about a 270, and it's rather large, so I picked this one up, pretty good price. So tell you what, let's go ahead and get into it. All right, before we get too far in, let's go ahead and measure this box. I want to share with you guys how big this box is. So this box is about 4¼ inches, or for my metric friends, it's about 11 centimeters or so by about 14 centimeters, or I wish they started the origin of this ruler at the same. We're about 5½ inches, and it is about 2½ inches thick, or about 6.3 centimeters wide. So it's actually a pretty small box. I was actually surprised by the size of the box, which is probably a good thing. You know, good things come in small boxes. And second, the big thing with this is if it comes in a small box, it's probably going to be small. And small is what I like when it comes to 360 degree camera. So let's go ahead and split this box open and take off all this plastic. And the box is very attractive. Make a nice Christmas gift. Kind of pulls up and woo, pretty. Look at that. I want to just set that down there so you guys can kind of see that. So as I open up the box, so you got this handy pod tripod type thing. And if I can get it out of the box without shaking you guys too much, because the idea is you can hold it like this or pop it open into a tripod, and you can leave it sit on the table like this. So pretty neat. It's kind of spring loaded. This is kind of springy. But you can bring it back in like this and hold it 1/4 at the top. Pretty simple stuff. The camera, now one of the things I like about it, and the packaging here seems to have rubbed off a little bit on it, but it seems to come off. So it's got a display, it's got the 2 lenses, it's got lens protection. Now the interesting thing is the lenses are offset. And you can probably see that best from here. I'll try to zoom in. So one lens is over here, one lens is there. It's got a 1/4 inch, a 1/4 mount here. It looks like it's got a micro USB. It's got a power button here. I don't see where you could pop the battery out to change it, so you probably just an internal battery. And the idea is this is screws on like this, so you can vlog with it. So this is also, I think, would be a good 360 camera for vlogging. One of the things I'm interested in using it for also is droning. And so let's take some quick measurements off of this. So let's see, it's a little short of about 4¼ looks like about 4 1/8 roughly tall, and then it's about 1.5 inches wide by, depending on how you look at it, anywhere from a 1/2 inch to 3/4 inch if you take into account these lenses wide. Millimeter, from a centimeter standpoint, it's about 3 3/4 centimeters wide by about 11 tall, and roughly, say about 1.3 wide, depending upon how you measure it. Very light. Let's go ahead. I always know RJ Make's going to ask, how heavy is that? So let's see how heavy this is. I'm assuming this has the battery in it. If not, we'll discover it. So 87 grams, Robert. It's 87 grams. That's how much this weighs. Let's check the tripod too, not that. So 62. So the tripod weighs almost as much as the camera. So let's go ahead and let's see what else is buried in the bottom of this box, if we will. There's got to be something else down here. So we have other goodies. We've got this card, Amazon Review Club. And we got this carry bag for it. That's nice. We have a micro USB cable. Add to the thousands we have already. We have the obligatory micro cleaning cloth. We have a wrist lanyard. I'm assuming it goes through this section down here. And we have I think some basic instructions. Transcoding instruction manual. Wow. Download link. So we need to download an app for this to work. Now, what I understand from reading the stuff on Amazon about it is it can work connected to the app or standalone. So if it's not connected to the app, it's going to record it on an internal memory. Now, one of the things that I notice is there really isn't a spot for an SD card unless this pops open, and this does. So this does pop open. Looks like an SD card goes in here. So it does not look like it comes with an SD card. I don't see an SD card in the box, so I'll have to add one. Just kind of looking here. So there's some pins down here what connects to the battery. And so the SD card just slides in here. It says rated voltage 3 volts. Shenzhen Hongfen Corporation. And let's see, the battery is 3.8 volts at 1700 milliampere per hour, or it's a 6.46 watt battery. So it's a little bit different battery than I've seen before. That seems to give it a little bit of its size, the battery. So that just pops in. And this cover just pops back on. But as I was saying, what I understand is it will save to the memory card, and then you can connect to the app later to do the processing, because I think you'll need to do the processing on the app itself. And what I'll do is I'll do a complete video on the app and using it, and we'll take some 360 pictures with it. And we'll probably fly this on a drone too, so see how it works. Because again, with this quarter 20, what I'll do is I'll take GoPro mount it on here, and I can mount it on a drone upside down. I'll have to put some extended legs. This guy's pretty tall, but really like the weight and everything. The quality of the lenses looks actually pretty good, and the size is pretty good too. It's they're not that huge, which is good. Because the other one, the lenses are really, or the lens I should say, singular, is rather big because it's only a 270. And because it just measures the view here. Now here, there's a front and back. So as you place the camera in this type of orientation, you should get a whole, basically 360 degree view out of this guy. So I'm pretty excited. I don't know if there's any power in it. Doesn't look like it to start it up because I'm holding the power button down. So I'll have to charge it. Oh, this is the power button. Duh. That changed color. There we go. If you push the right button, it actually seems to turn on. So let's go ahead. And it's beeping. It's probably complaining because there's no memory card in it. So this is right now at 1920 by 960. So I can't remember. And I'll probably put in an overlay if this did 4K or not. I think it might have done 4K or might do 4K. I'll have to go through the instructions a little bit and look at how the settings work on this to get the various settings. The battery's almost dead, not surprising. Just came in. So anyways, I wanted to share this with you guys because I just got this in, and for 150 bucks, seems like 149 or something on Amazon. I really like the idea of getting a 360, true 360 camera. Now this also does panorama, spherical, so it does all kinds of stuff with the app. So I'm really excited to get into it. And like I say, I'll do another video where we do some footage with it. We actually use the app. I'll do the Android app so I can get some screenshots of it for you guys and share it with you. So far I'm impressed with the quality of this for 150 bucks. You know, I've been looking at a number of them, and they've been running closer to the 300 price range. So this is about half the price. And again, if I want to fly it on a drone or something like that, I don't want to put a ton of money on it because I might put it in the lake or something else like that. Or if you just want to get into 360-degree photography, which is really the buzz these days, this is a good way to go. So again, I've got one of the cheaper ones, the eBay version. It's $270. It only looks one way, and that one was about 80 or 90 bucks. So this one's a little bit more expensive, but it is true 360. And I think this is a better quality than, again, the eBay one I got. So anyways, hopefully you found this interesting. If you have one of these, hit me up in the comments below. Let me know what you think. Keep an eye out. I'll be putting out more content with this guy. And I'll also put out some 360 stuff on here too, because I'm interested to do some 360 time lapses. I think that would be really cool, especially down by the lake, etc. So watch for those. Okay, with that, hey, let me know what you guys are thinking about for lunch. And hey, don't forget the subscribe button over there. And we'll catch you guys in the next video. Cheers.